Okay then. Yep. Recording's on. Hello and welcome. If you're watching this is well, it's technically not a VOD because I'm already at a certain point in the game, but I realized that. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's the yeah. I made some mistakes, and basically gonna do the whole do the thing over. The actual VOD is the audio level is unsalvageable. I'm redoing it. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I should put in an opening here, shouldn't I? I am so painfully scuffed. Let's just go. Let's just go. So yeah, I'm going. Obviously, I've seen a certain amount of the game, but I can still go through and react to things and provide some amount of commentary.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
And anyways.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
My dude, I've done this, I'm not sure how many times at this point. Only two, but I've seen other people do parts of the openings. Yes, I'm very interested.
But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Okay, and then type in with the keyboard. Nezumi. Confirm. Yes.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
I said it before when I played through in the VOD that shall not be seen. The way this lines up with my lore so well is just...
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
Like, I haven't done an actual thing on my lore,
To
but...
put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction.
Again,
Something capable
It-
of affecting realities beyond its bounds.
the way certain things line up with my lore that I have not written down or explained to other people, but will do at some point or another, hopefully, maybe even during vlogs like this. Yeah, I like it.
This must be what you believe.
The way things line up is hilarious.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Like, just for one of the bits of lore that I have is that... How do I even explain that? I'm moving on.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is.
Because if I try and sit here and explain the whole thing, then I'm never going to get this done, and I need to get this done before tomorrow, because it's the day after I first streamed this, and tomorrow I intend to stream the next bit of this, so I need to do this now.
And that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Because, like, I'm planning on...
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Yes, so am I, sir. I'm planning on starting tomorrow's stream from the stopping point I'm going to be at the end of this one. Well, this isn't a stream, it's a recording, but you get my point.
So, let this tale begin.
Yes, normal difficulty, because I'm already anxious enough. I have a vague idea of how certain things will work. I know that there's like
Looks like we're in the clear. Just through this desert.
timed
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the road safe.
open
So
world
now the
travel,
monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
and that
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
there's time crunch anxiety is what I get.
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia.
Just knowing that.
Commoners, no crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Shoot.
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
Where's that?
What's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
I'm gonna need to double check the sound of this afterwards.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Shoot. Gotten completely distracted.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ooh, right off a cliff.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Yeah, that's like what even?
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Like, what are bandits doing talking about whatever savior in the middle of robbing a person? Like, that's crazy.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Okay, like, Gallica, what mission?
What mission?
Like, could you explain these things?
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
Come on, I just fell down a cliff and hit my head. Maybe I've completely forgotten.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
What do you mean?
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
What kind of secret mission is... I know what the secret mission is, but still, I'm not gonna spoil
Think
things.
we'll make it?
It's confusing how to explain that kind of thing, you know? But yeah. And of course we have unvoiced sections that I'm going to need to voice myself. So yeah. Anyway, you don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna skip through tutorials because I know the tutorials.
Stop!
I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Yee. Worm.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Yeah, face out.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
First time through, one of the manticores actually spotted me,
You must have
and
lost
I
all
ended
yours.
up... Oh boy.
Look,
These spook me a little. Those are big guys. Again, my lord, they shouldn't. I
just
keep...
checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
Not a clue. Wow.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Well, see, that's very, very non-specific. Could you give me some details?
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
Why are we trying to infiltrate the
And
military?
if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Like, really, what...
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring. Having having the game's background music be fairy bardic magic, like, that is amazingly well done. Like, there's been a few games where your character's always wearing headphones or has a little, like, iPod Nano or whatever, and is listening to music, like, the background music is supposedly just the music that he's listening to on his playlist, but it's a fantasy setting. You don't have that, so fairy magic.
Music was
Very
the first
good.
magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of
All
sight.
set?
Okay.
I don't like this. Looks like we lost him.
Oh boy.
Not good! Run for it!
Like, how do they even manage to catch up like that?
Tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Okay, we're a little scuffed up, but we managed to escape.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. Okay. Don't know what any of that means.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please!
I've done nothing wrong!
Well, that's
Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yee. 15 minutes in and we already have a hanging.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Kid, you're in a dark alley with...
Oh,
Careful!
hurry!
Like,
Don't you have
I understand wanting to help, but...
Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Right. So I cut it out because this is going directly onto YouTube. But the demo starts with a full cutscene thing where a noble-looking dude kind of comes in and murders the king. So, yeah. And then immediately afterwards, it's the next morning, all the nobles are very freaked out by the king's untimely demise, and, same guy walks in and is all very, we need to decide on who the successor is going to be. I put myself forth type thing. I don't remember the exact wording, but something along those lines, yeah.
Careful who hears you say that.
Yeah.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Yeah.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king
And then flashback.
his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Okay, so the prince is still alive then.
We've done
But-
it all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Deeply badly cursed, it seems.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
So, he was attacked, happened 10 years ago, and he's been like this the whole time. That's...
No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
Well, I don't see why the king would protest. That makes perfect sense to me.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Now that's where you've lost me. Why do I need to sneak into the military to send a message? Like...
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Why is this some secret mission thing?
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway,
So we were
getting
a
to the
direct
capital was
friend of the prince.
now comes the real high stakes part.
But
You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative.
if he was attacked 10 years ago and has been sleeping the whole time, then it would have been when we were both kids?
Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
So, right, everyone thinks he's dead.
That means if we
Again,
get
if he's
enlisted, that's it.
if it's been what?
Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. I understand. Yeah.
Whatever will I do?
Yeah. I will overwrite the save that's already past this because I only want one save.
An elder? Here?
Like, I'm doing this correctly.
The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
So it can be more than just a
What's a magic
staff. It's also any kind of jewelry and rods and all kinds of stuff.
There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
I need to put this on Do Not Disturb so I don't...
I can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Alright, because fairies are...
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
naturally magic.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Maybe.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
That's what the royal scepter is supposed to look like?
The royal scepter?
It's got like a rib cage on it.
You've really never heard of it.
Like,
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More
okay.
practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Okay, that's nice and all, but this is just a replica, so it wouldn't have the power of any kind of ancient relic magic staff. So it's just a fancy looking piece of junk, probably.
Now he's
Wouldn't it?
dead, with no living heir either.
Also, again, why the rib cage
Tragic,
design?
isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in
I'll
mind.
keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Right, infiltrate the military.
Let's head there.
This way. And yeah, that's a slick zone transition. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Just up over here on the left?
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Okay.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Are you sure you want to say knock him dead to the guy who, like, got knocked on the head and might not remember anything that's going on?
You got this.
Like...
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Ugh.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Oh, no, that's just rude.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
Up? Dude.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
The only person who's being rude here so far is you.
Mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Yet, I haven't heard a single word of arrogance from this guy yet. You, though.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Now, that was a little arrogant, but...
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Compared to this guy...
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
I really want to punch him.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
I really, really want to punch him.
So, what brings you to enlist?
Fight for change, need the money. I'm just so bored. Nah, I'm fighting for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look. I've got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. No. I'm small but quick. I've always been lucky. Yeah, fun fact? Yes, luck. I'm stupidly, ridiculously lucky. If I do any Hoyoverse game stream... Well, actually, no. I say that and...
I've always been pretty lucky.
In all likelihood, I pull it up on stream and I'll have reverse streamer luck and lose every 50-50. But I've been doing well so far.
I asked for your skills, boy.
Hey, luck is totally a skill. Simply win.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Wow. This guy is rude. Okay, so I did quickly look up beforehand during the last playthrough. Supposedly, Will is the official name for the main character, so I'm going to go with that because I just have absolute choice paralysis when it comes to naming things. So, yeah, the canon name works best for me. Enter. Confirm. So the name of the protagonist is Will. Yes.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception.
Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Hop to. Next.
Ugh. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something else you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Join the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
No.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
No, you don't cut the line, you...
Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Like, you'd get yours just... Like, it's...
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
What?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You alright?
Thanks, that was terrible. Yeah, thanks. Just...
You didn't have to do that.
Be polite.
Felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Really?
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Okay, cool.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Oh? Ooh, Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Okay, not okay.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Okay. Well,
Enjoy because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
Okay.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And
Wait.
don't worry, I'll recognize him.
If I don't even know who the contact is. I'm on a secret mission that I don't even know the details of. I'm just there to, like, what even?
The charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
No, I'm asleep. You told me to get rest.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
Like, ask the boy his hyperfixation and up he gets.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
You'd think so.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
That's the dream.
Wow. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well,
Guess the
guess I'll just read more later.
Guess the hyperfixation wasn't enough to keep him awake.
Right.
Yes. Save. Oh, and then name updates in the thing. It should. Oh.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine.
Oh, I was right.
In fact, I'm glad we have this chance
I
to
knew
talk.
I was right, but
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
I really want to know the details of...
I know that.
Like, how that even works.
I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince, but I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne.
So, like, he was already cursed back this far,
But you
but
can lead.
it wasn't so bad that he
Darkness when all seems
immediately...
lost. My father taught me that.
went into a
His
coma?
stories.
Or
The kingdom was full of legendary heroes.
did it get worse as he got older? Or
in my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
or it could be
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
Ugh. It could be the different parts of the story were written, like, kind of out of order. Like if they already had the anime scenes done up, and then things got changed slightly around it. Ugh.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Okay.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. View the information about your surroundings in the world map. Oh, right. Oh.
See.
Hold on.
Squad camp, fort camp,
Hey,
northern border
don't
fort.
forget.
But this is where our contact should be. Hopefully we can find him so hopefully we find him quickly. Got it. All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
I thought we were supposed to be here for training.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel.
Ugh.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with no magic, a world with only one tribe. It's hard to explain.
Hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
The king's still, like, just a person, you know? Like, kings have advisors and nobles that give them information and whatever else for a reason. They're not all-powerful, all-knowing. That's how you get tyrants.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Who are you calling lesser?
Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Freaking racists.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all.
I mean, yeah.
My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Will.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I?
Was he monologuing that whole time?
Someone help!
And already someone's dying.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's he's just a little EP. It's fine.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Oh yeah, leading from the rear, very brave.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
Yeah, just send a messenger, let them know that there's an incursion at the border fort, and...
Fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
You're the one who's not even...
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all
like,
have medals this time tomorrow.
Like, maybe this is some kind of rally all the troops that none of them have a reason to, like, panic because they're all green as grass and have no idea what they're doing. Okay, probably have some amount of basic sword combat ability to want to join the military, but still...
We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches.
Okay, now that... Oh no, they're idiots.
Let's go.
They're all gonna die.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Yeah, she's got armor now, though. That's cute.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
I'm gonna think of it. Where does... She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm
Like
not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
She must have had that armor before we got out here, because it's not like we could have requisitioned that for her. So I guess she just kept it in the bag.
Assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
I don't know if you can promise that, man. Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally. I don't think he did much to conceal it.
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Again, why the... Wait.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Our allies inside here? Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow, we've got to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Fixed camera here. So... Ooh. Yeah, they're, ooh. Just rushing in and getting...
There it is. That's a... human.
That's a what?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
Just gonna charge it. Like, it's massacring everyone.
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead. Grius, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. None of them are breathing. We were too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. Oh, actually. What's down this way? Oh.
Great find. Keep it.
Oh. Egg. Egg. Egg with leg. Feels similar. What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them. Like, besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
We don't stand a chance against this thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understood? The two of us, working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. And then squad battle tutorial.
This battle's ours.
Let's take them all out.
This is our chance.
When engaging in a squad battle against a stunt... Yeah. I don't need to read the tutorials.
The power of the die hard.
I won't hold back.
Okay. That was quick and easy.
No way I'm stopping here.
I think we got them all. All right.
Ooh, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. It's this way I want to go. It's down here.
Push through. We have the edge.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Everyone, go.
Burn to us. Wrap this up.
Snake, let's go.
Always come through.
All right.
Even easier than expected.
Okay, I feel stronger.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh, there's a whole like, thing down here.
Be careful. This battle's ours. This could be our time.
You make the first move.
That's one.
Took one out.
Not bad. The power
But don't go wasting your And it resisted it even.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think that's all of them.
Something over here?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
I don't need to fight every monster. I just want to collect every item and piece of treasure. Okay, so up through here and...
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. We have the element of surprise. We can catch it off guard if we strike now, right? And then, yeah, sneak attacks. Attack from behind.
We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
I won't hold back. Through here.
Nice.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look!
This battle's ours.
Let's take them all.
Go.
Everyone, go!
The power of fire!
Stop using up all your MP on weaker monsters.
There's no way
Like, the eggs is one thing, but
I think we got
a
them
single
all.
random
We'll be safe
dog?
for a while. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you. That's just... But, of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. The soldier... He'd rather just bleed out and die than take... Oh. Ugh. You're so young. Fresh recruit. Get away from here. Now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run away and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Lying completely still. Oh.
Damn it!
Damn, Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You are why that
Hey.
It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me. I don't care anymore. Don't want to die.
Damn it.
And he also... Okay, so out that way is the way I'm supposed to go, I think? Ah, yeah, here's
That's
an
fine.
item.
Looks like it could be useful. Hold on.
Wait,
You
two, you're perhaps you're searching for someone. That's right.
get it now.
Not as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
This is our chance. Forward, and we'll win this.
Burn to us! I chose the wrong opponent.
How's that? Let's give him a fight.
Let's settle this quick.
Get ready.
The power of... Let's wrap this up. Not bad.
A tough one.
Again, stop using
Burn to us!
all of your NP. I can't wait to be able to actually tell him how to move.
Now that I'll strive for greater heights.
I think we're in the clear. If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
This is our chance. Forward.
Let's settle this quick.
Let's go.
Like, this thing I'd use my magic on.
The power of fire!
And then he uses it too, and could have just normal melee'd it at that point.
That was the last of them.
Okay, so there's something else down this way.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Okay, this could be all we've got.
Let's wrap this up.
Good.
See, no magic necessary. Just hit it.
Only one left.
And he does it again.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
I'm just gonna skip past all those. I've got the items. I don't need to actually fight everything. I'm getting barely any experience. Oh, I'm not sure how much experience stacks up. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together might not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyways. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for? There's no turning back. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we just skip up the entire tower to the top. Like, what even is this thing? Like, it's got head wings with mouths, an open rib cage, 3 legs, 4 arms, knives out of its feet, fruit hanging off it.
Horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Oh.
Vile monster. You're mine. The power of fire.
Oh. That does basically no damage.
Please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
I think we need to, like, defend, because we're not doing any damage, man. Ooh.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two run!
What?
Above all else, I am a noble. And the noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
Like, noblesse oblige, however it's pronounced, is good and all, but like...
If you would repay me, then live.
He just ran right in. No! Leroy Jenkins, no! Actually, no, that's probably too dated of a... Oh, he's just straight up dead.
Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
And now for something that, like...
Thy face is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
I saw some previews of this
Thy
game.
path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears.
Like, somehow, I didn't know about any of this before it happened.
Hero within, engrave thy very heart.
Like, I know it's made by the Persona team, and like, Persona has always had various ways of, like, doing stuff. This is quite possibly the most over-the-top awakening animation I've ever seen. Like, this is straight up Persona 3 Thanatos jump scare stuff. And it came out of nowhere the first time I saw it. Just rips a metal heart out of his chest and turns into whatever that is.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Okay.
Wind. All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. I feel like the wording on that is a little weird, but okay.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
We can target those. That's it. Stay on it.
It's okay. Seeker. Wind. All right. How's that?
There we go. And then that changes its attack so that it deals less damage. And then go for the wing.
Come forth, Royal Soul. Wind.
Split it between both. Except that doesn't really help because he's just gonna heal it all back up.
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? Ick! I can't believe it's eating its whole body.
Scour.
Can you knock those apples off?
By this power. Wind. Come on. Scour. Still here?
We don't take out those apples. You know, maybe the...
Yeah, you do it.
Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Seeker.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe some of that would like. I guess I was wrong.
Seeker. Scour.
Kind of annoying that like heart health doesn't carry over to the main body at all.
Seeker. Wind.
But oh well.
A tough one.
Like it's dealing so little damage that I can just keep hitting it. It's just gonna. Yeah, there we go. It goes down. Just win the damage race. Ooh, that's a lot of money. And XP and everything.
Okay.
That's the way we do it.
Not bad at all.
Give me this, I guess.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Oh boy, do I know about anxiety.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked the path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
Mm.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Like, I'm just, like, finger to forehead going, Meanwhile, she's got both her hands over her ears going, the voices, the voices.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Yeah, I really, really want to know more about all of that. I do not have an explanation.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Even knowing what comes up further, a little bit in the story, not much further, but still a little further.
Someone actually survived.
I still don't understand.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're
Okay,
alive.
so this is Grius.
Gallica,
Well, I know.
you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
I need to stop it.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him.
Okay.
The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Okay. Smell of blood and
The
rotting
lad's out
fruit.
cold,
Probably.
But he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Again, he's just EP.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission.
Right, so she has the message and I have no idea what it was.
Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Okay.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
You sound way too stab happy.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
What?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Ooh, boy. Could someone catch me up?
Someone catch me up here.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
So, yeah, the start of game cutscene I was talking about where a dude murders the king, that's the dude.
Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest
Which, he's also the person that the bandits were all like, oh, Luis will save us all, which, again, you're bandits. Why are you saying things like that while robbing people?
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Really?
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
Ooh, boy.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprisings so quickly.
Rebel uprisings? What rebel uprisings? I mean, considering this guy's apparently been carrying out this plot for the last 10 years. Like, I don't actually know anything about this from in-game yet at all, but just offhand, it seems to me if somebody's been planning out regicide for 10 years with the intent of, you know, making a name for himself and then getting made the next leader of the country afterwards, starting your own rebellion in order to put it down and make yourself look better.
Damn the man. But he's earned his titles.
Has he?
He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
You just pull a knife straight out just like that. Like, he says he's on our side and wants to help. You're way too stab-happy, Grius.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help.
Wait, he saved our lives?
Especially if he's volunteering.
I think you mean I saved his life. I mean, he did kind of tank a bunch of hits, but I don't know.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
Okay, but why? Why all the secrecy?
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Why fake your own death to do whatever it is we're doing?
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treacherous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank 7 out of 10.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head.
What?
But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds.
Cut through the abandoned mine, probably full of monsters, to save time. And not be questioned, but this is just so...
I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well,
why would there be information about them here?
If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the
Hear
mission.
about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
Assassination.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
So you're going to crash a funeral and assassinate him?
To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior.
What?
He's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony.
This isn't Assassin's Creed.
He will die by my hand.
You can't just sneak up and... I don't think that's going to work. A fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Back then? Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Oh, whoops. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet His Majesty gave me the honor of leading His Highness the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible. And then... what was that power in you, I wonder? Kriya seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. Haha. Yeah, let's get some rest. Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I'm not tired. I'm not tired.
I'm not all that tired.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
Yeah, we were both going kind of the voices.
It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
I don't think that's the voice I heard.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
That's
I
not
never
your fault.
expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
This is not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames.
You kind of... war happens whether you've got magic or
But
not.
it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Oh? Cutscene?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Hello?
And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Sir?
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Big library.
I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library.
Nice heels.
His most merciful majesty saw fit to
Actually,
lock me in this place.
those heels continue straight into... That's not pants. Those are... Those boots go all the way up. Wow.
It has me a bit addled, honestly.
Like, how does his clothes work?
Study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls until you appeared. And now,
Like, it could just
whatever
be...
strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind.
Oh man, now I want to zoom in on, like...
So, what would you say to an alliance?
This is way over my
Way
head.
over my head.
Understandable. But suffice it to say, sure will prove beneficial to you. There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to.
If you know more about that, I would love to...
You have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magna within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some
Oh, hang on. This is starting to sound like some Type Moon Fate stuff.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures,
Like,
forms transcending the mortal.
heroic
These
spirits?
accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Okay.
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Sure.
Okay. The bargain is struck then.
Oh. Oh, I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within
Now,
him
this is
dwells
Persona.
The virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah, now we're back to Persona. Ooh. Oh? Oh, social links.
Let's see what manner of story you'll
Whatever they're... Yeah, Seeker archetype and Bright-Eyed Student. So I can now... Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia, and allows the party to change between archetype once unlocked in Academia. And oh! That's a lot. That's a lot. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from more. Yeah, followers. That's what they're called here. Strengthen your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Okay.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we are to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Okay.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Okay.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Don't forget. One
I keep
wrong
cutting
move
them off.
and I'll cut you down.
Again, you are way too stab happy.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Okay, so we're at a camp there, and we're heading for the mines.
That being the case,
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
Check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This
Full of complex paths, we can go through them to approach the capital undetected. Going through the mines. Are you ready? Yep. Hurry, our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party
I think that's the first mention of a church we've had. Mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for no... Don't forget I have my eye on you. He is way too stab happy. Like he's just sharpening his knives, being like, I want to assassinate someone now. Look up, in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. Ugh, so what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time stats. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, we have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate. We need to move. Don't fall behind. Okay. Just get through and... Wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. Can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's work. Wait for someone such as you. Really? Still don't get it, so be it. Seems you need an impromptu lessons on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject affords few mistakes. Take a good look at your foes. Consider them. Is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed. Slipped out of death's grip at the forts. This should hardly be a challenge. Okay. And weaker enemies can just be killed instantly. So you don't have to actually go into a fight. So they're blue, so I can just do this. And collect all the rewards without actually having to fight them.
Hold on.
One more thing to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can change your tactics. Fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. You can always initiate a squad battle, yeah. Attacking by a stronger enemy is bad.
I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
Oh. Ooh, critical. Nice.
No more turn left. That's all over. We can relax for now.
Come on! Get! Okay, let's give this all you got.
Still standing. Gotta try hard.
And it's stunned, which gives me another turn to hit it. What the? Since when do you have a move like that? I don't remember you being able to do that later.
Eyes forward. Enemies are still present.
Dad? I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
This is our chance. I'll give it my word.
Now, are you weak against wind? I think I already said that they were weak against wind. Okay.
You hate to see it.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Ooh. Level this up. I'll just balance all of those.
Push through. This battle's ours. We end this. Go.
Everyone, go.
I won't hold back.
Actually, no. I don't need to do that.
Take this.
Even easier than expected.
We have the edge.
Ooh, that's 3 of them.
Come forth, royal soul.
Now I probably want to throw magic at it.
Nowhere to run.
The freedom.
Only one left. Finish them up.
Very nice.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Right, so...
It's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Come on.
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
I knew you could do it. Hey.
Dad. This battle's ours. Let's go.
Stay calm, everyone.
A tough one.
Take this.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Oh, you can keep that for
company.
this.
Let's give him a fight.
Now straight.
Yeah, use it just
One left.
Take this. Help
Ooh.
Some battles are hardly a
I just want to get through these as quickly as I can.
Push through. Come on.
I do not need to fight the birds.
Hold on.
The air's suddenly grown tense. What's going on? We're being surrounded even out here. It would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Huh? Soldiers? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Bastards live long enough. Kill them quick. What?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Okay, but why are they coming after us?
Wind.
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter. Use your eyes.
What was
Let's
that?
do this.
Oh,
Blast.
oh, guarding tutorial, right.
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Take this. What a joke.
What was that,
Our
Rius?
turn now.
Because you don't get hit with weakness effects if you, Okay, so if I go back and do this. Exactly.
Let's go.
Take this. Got no mercy for
I'm being targeted again.
I think something's coming! Watch out!
Just guarded. I could probably just DPS through, but just in case.
Tougher than I thought. Seeker!
Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simple deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized to pursue? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
Alright.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must. Be quick about it. Actually, I do want to buy something. Oh, actually, no. He just, oh, I can save here. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. Like Gria said, something's off. And when that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere, but if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. What do you mean?
Wait a sec.
Probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interests to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right? Oh, sounds like that they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with, so let's move with haste. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodlust in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use, the entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Say what? What? It appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. And what is this conspiracy pileup? Here they come. Stop them here and now. They just instantly... What? Am I over leveled or... No.
It's all clear. Look.
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
Why are they sending level 1 soldiers against us? Told you I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me. Life is gone from his eyes.
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
The only one who stayed behind. I mean, he would have to check the bodies at the fort to, like, know who to... send, like, notices of such and such to whoever's family that, yeah, whoever has died, but just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Like, why the trying to hunt us down and kill us?
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Why are they specifically assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Why?
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So, you specifically routed up a bunch of fresh recruits who wouldn't be able to win them in a fight, and threw them into a meat grinder so you'd be able to throw statistics at the public? The public doesn't care about statistics. Or, well, I mean, if you like cart a whole bunch of bodies in, they'll care about that, but still!
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced, and when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
Eh?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
Those who talk about prices that are paid by those who aren't themselves shouldn't be, like, in charge of deciding those prices.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Well, for you... Oh, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Ooh.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Ooh. Ooh.
My name is Leon
beyond the Hell. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand.
Like, what the heck? He just rips his heart out and uses it as a megaphone, as a microphone to give a speech into. Just, what the heck even?
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
This is the most badass thing ever.
What is this?
Like, I saw before that it looked kind of like a microphone, but just, what the heck?
He's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Diagonal slash. Probably take out the ads first. Oh, that was a critical hit.
Take this! Die already! Yes, you! Die!
And he resists fire.
Vitus power. Wind!
You'll die unmissed and unfold! Die!
Ooh, that's not good.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this!
Are you prepared? Hack and slash here.
Oh, that... I speed ran that.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Ooh, point of luck. Strength, I guess?
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
Don't have a clue how this works.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
I mean, sounds good to me.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already
You're
one of
already
us.
one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
Handshake.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah.
Together we stand.
Warrior archetype can now study the warrior. Ooh. Feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic?
Oh, Gallica felt it too.
Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Back here, and this time Gallica gets pulled along too?
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Sure. Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Oh.
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Okay.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh. We didn't exactly handshake, but okay.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Like, there are so many spaces on this board, and all of those are different classes, I'm guessing, so...
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating.
Hmm?
Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype.
Oh.
By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Alright.
This right here.
Oh. What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Brias's lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is that you'll need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Yeah, studying archetypes. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the mage, I guess?
This right here. Alright.
Just so I have a balanced party.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of the archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voice of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe. It's finally in my grasp. Mage archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the menu. Changed equipment. That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and the noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Like, I could, but I'm just gonna save that for later. Although I will pet the cat.
That's a good kitty.
Who's a good kitty? You don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh? Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Ooh. Obtained Hero's Incense. Looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. I'm just gonna...
My young friend, you are
My young...
truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
Mess around with stuff and read logs and, like, lore stuff when I'm not on stream or recording something to make into a VOD, so yeah, I'll come back to this.
Power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes.
I only have so much time to do all of this. Yeah.
After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making.
Okay.
When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew. As vivid as long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
What?
Oh.
Where are
we just stood there disassociating the whole time, didn't we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Yeah, that's full-on Persona.
Trance?
Full-on Velvet Room stuff.
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air.
Although
my senses.
Grius is glowing with power now.
It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Told the two of them about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that's... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
I haven't a clue myself.
In all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than
Finally. I hate auto battle, at least in this game.
That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Love auto battle in stuff like HSR, where I can kind of count on it to just work, but saw a dead miner, assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that wasn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me you're after the miner. They're after the miners. How'd you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there. Oh, he's gone!
Damn it.
Damn! We must go after him. It'll be bad if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about the sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish this off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace. Right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Entrance to Academia. Voices, the voices. I'm pretty sure he sells weapons now. Couldn't help him, sorry. Yeah, he's selling his weapons. Give me the machete. And a rod. And I should probably sell all of his stuff, so I can then buy a sword for him. Why is that? Oh, magic +1. Give that to him. And I'll leave the rest for now.
Thank you.
That was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. Surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd best turn back now if so. Something nasty in the air lately. The gelatin nose is jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot, or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. Yeah. The other reason that setting him to mage and having a, like, proper party breakdown is a good idea. This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
Magla feels awfully tense. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others. But perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before? Something about the interior of this place being unusual? Assassinating Luis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers and watch your health carefully. Clear? Yeah, oh wait, I should probably actually... Yeah, I can save here. And then continue.
Don't let them counter.
Stay calm, everyone.
Power of heroes.
Fireball.
I chose the wrong opponent.
That's all over. You can relax.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Power of heroes.
Fireball.
And to end this,
The freedom of a wanderer.
In the name of justice,
Ooh, that's
I
not
call
good.
upon royal power within. They die hard.
Oh, that's really not good.
Blaze. Stay focused.
I will
It's
fight
part
with
of the
pride.
job.
A tough one.
Yeah, they're all resistant to that damage, which that's kind of
I
spooky.
think I'm getting used to it. It's not bad. I found new power.
New skill.
Eyes forward. Enemies are still present. Good. Yes, right here.
Now get ready.
I won't hold back. Two remain.
Let's stay calm.
Still here?
I shall fight him. Not done
None
yet.
there, mate. Burn! I'll go for the kill.
It's okay.
There we go.
Not worth a breath.
Give me the treasure.
Nice.
Amazing.
Miner's boots. Ooh, equipment. Main character. Boots.
So take it with you.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
All right.
Vigilance now. They've noticed us.
Oh no!
Brace yourselves.
I tried dodging and I failed.
It burns.
Oh, that's bad.
Now they're getting a head start, thanks.
Eh? How's he do that?
You've been burned.
Any means necessary.
Will hurt a lot more than
You're
usual.
wide open.
Critical hit.
Ooh, nice.
I shall... Reinforcements.
Where'd they come from? Everyone, be careful.
Oh no.
Is true man.
In the... Let's wrap this up. If I say so myself.
This
Ooh, lucky. But, oh, come on! Stop going after me!
In the name of...
That was close. Okay. I feel stronger.
Can't be too careful.
I think we got them all.
Heal all allies, yes.
Nice.
We got
your guard.
Come on, push through.
Nobody here to lay claim to it. So it's yours.
Yeah, no, I'm avoiding those snakes. The way's blocked.
like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort. Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean. Fear is a luxury we can't afford now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern. For now, we need to keep moving. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time.
I knew you could do it.
So,
Ooh.
these things grow more powerful.
Now he's unlocked the skill I need.
We have the edge.
End this quickly.
Oh, why are there extra slimes here? I killed all the slimes first.
Now, no holding back! I'll cut you down! Almost finished!
No need to. I won't hold back. One remains.
It's okay.
This is let's go.
And then I need to use flame on it because otherwise, I think they're immune to blunt damage, which would be really bad. This way. For free loot. Well, essentially free. And then this way for teeth? Treasure. Iron gauntlets. Okay. Equip. Yeah, he's using gloves, so give him gauntlets. Down further into the darkness. Ooh, worms. I'm not dealing with worms.
I can feel my power growing.
Worms scare me. At least in this game anyways. Maybe when I'm stronger, because I still think I'm not quite at the point of dealing with those yet.
Nobody here to make
Oh boy. Yeah, no.
Very impressive. Push through. If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Come on! Alright, how's that? Come on! Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Hey, good one.
Alright, how's that?
Nope. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, I did. Through here.
This could be our chance.
Any means necessary. Don't celebrate.
Thanks, let's go. Win. Let's finish this.
Only two
Very
more.
good.
Stay sharp.
Let's wrap this up.
Keep it up.
Go on, finish the job.
Okay.
Some battles are hardly a feat.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Nice.
Guard's talisman. Okay. Sure. And then we get the heck out of here. And I think, yep, here it is. That room over there, the Magla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. And oh, wow. Managed to get through this pretty quickly. That's so, I don't feel anything. I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Magla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing Magla. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception. Maybe we can get some rest in there? Why don't we head inside? It's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey.
It does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla's thinner here. I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There's varying intensity to the Magla that floats through the air. For example, Think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room, a Magla Hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A Magla Hollow seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Magla when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
Alright.
The beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. Yeah, Magla Hollows, it's a checkpoint in the dungeon. Which is exactly what I was looking for. So, talk to allies.
Still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Magla is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through. So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick Magla? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. There's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. Keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Then make a record. Save here. Save complete. And this is where I'm going to stop. This is the checkpoint I wanted to get to before tomorrow's stream. So this is where I'm going to be ending it, even though it's only been less than 2.5 hours. Turns out if you skip the tutorial reading the tutorial prompts and know where to go and are just quickly bursting through things, you can get this done a bit well, about an hour quicker ish, maybe. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of it. See you whatever. I don't know how to end these things.